What's up, everybody? How's everybody doing? Better pull me some first break. Hey, no promises, Jesse. No promises. But a lot of people have done well with first breaks, so that's all I can say. But don't come at me if it doesn't work out, you know? I didn't fill the box. Yes. Yes, everything is full, Mike Ciano. Yes. Everything is filled. All right, so let me get this box opened up. I'll try to, well, let me first show you guys because I know people like to see it. There's the top, sides, spin them around. There's the bottom. I'm actually going to open it from the bottom because I think we'll be able to drop them right out of the bottom, actually. At least that's my plan. We'll see how well this goes. If I could grab a hold of it, we'd be in good shape. Oh, you dirty dog. Come on. Come on, work with me here. There we go. A lot of yellow there. All right, couple things to go over, and then we'll get ready to roll here. Here is our owner list, first and foremost. I am still missing payments for 2 spots. Brian Crockett on the Alex Bowman spot. Haven't heard from Brian either, so this is kind of case in point as to why it's important to pay for the spots after they've been claimed, because that was claimed last night, and you know. So, anyways, that's that. And then Chaim Feldman. But Chaim messaged me, and we're already square. I just have it, you know what I mean? I have it left there as a reminder of what we're doing. So, so that's why you see those 2 spots the way that is. So really the only one I'm necessarily missing payment from is Brian for the Alex Bowman spot. Again, the way I'm doing the duck race filler is those single drivers that went unclaimed will go to first place, and then all the other groups will go to second place. So Bobby Allison, Chase Briscoe, Rick Hendrick, and Zane Smith go to first place, and then all the others go to second place. Joey Logano custom card from last Sunday's race win. Whoa, I almost drop it. From Texas. That goes to Kevin Finkel. Kevin Finkel on the custom Logano. And then, of course, for next week, it'll be a Kyle Larson custom again. So, hopefully we'll be breaking Donruss next week. That's the plan. Oh, that was the other thing I wanted to do real quick. So I wanted to show you guys, if you're not familiar on how to do this, let me show you how to do this. So if you go into our group, so you just click on our group, right? And this is how it shows up, basically. Or a pretty similar variation for everybody. If you're wondering what the schedule is, or if there's anything important coming up, or, you know, whatever, if you just click on this featured section right there, it'll pop up anything that I have tabbed as a featured item, or you know, whatever I deem as important information coming up. So that's where you can find the break schedule, which I have just posted for this coming week. We'll do Monday, Tuesday, and then hopefully Wednesday, if we have a checklist, we'll start filling some Donruss breaks. You can see the PSA submission for this month. And then you can see our post, obviously several years old, of all of our kind of procedures and rules and all that stuff. So just trying to help people navigate. I know we've got a lot of new folks as of the last few months, and so just trying to kind of help people know where to find things if you're wondering what's going on. So like I said, just trying to be helpful more than anything. All right, so we need 36 for our duck race. Get that set up. And then here's our lineup for the duck race filler, 1 through 36. We got Joey at the top, John Boyles at the bottom, and everybody else in between. I appreciate everybody who helped fill this. I know this one took a little bit longer to fill, but it still hasn't even been 24 hours from the time we posted it. I know it seems like a long time compared to what we normally do, because a lot of times we're breaking within 2 or 3 hours. But I kind of knew it was sort of bad timing. Mother's Day weekend, Saturday night. It was just sort of not, and it was kind of out of our normal. So I'm not surprised that last night's break, you know, this break took a little bit longer to fill, because a lot of things just went into that. So, all right, let's get this thing going. We're going to shuffle it one time. And then again, we're looking for first and second place. Good luck, everybody. But again, I appreciate everybody's support, everybody that claimed spots in the main break post. I appreciate everybody that helped with the filler. All of those things are extremely helpful. So... Here we go. Set the line. 24, and then I don't know if it was 34. I think it was 34 behind him. Yeah. 24 was first. That's Johnny Hinton. And then 34 was second. That is Joey Kroger. 24 and 34. So there we go. Johnny Hinton, first place. Joey Kroger, second place. So again, Johnny gets those single drivers that were left. Bobby Allison, Chase Briscoe, Rick Hendrick, Zane Smith. And Joey gets all of the pairs that were remaining. So it was just an easy way to split them up. I'm not sure if in everybody's eyes one of those is better than the other or not. But regardless, it was an easy way for me to split them up. So that's why I did it that way. All right, let's do this thing. Good luck to everybody. If there's any moms watching, happy Mother's Day. I'm going to tilt you guys down just a bit. And we're going to get into this first box here. So, good luck. Let's do this thing. All right, here we go. Starting out, Clint Boyer, White Sparkle. Going to Scott Cutler. Again, with all of these National Treasures cards in this break tonight, all of these shipping is included. And I'm going to do my very best to have them all shipped out tomorrow. I actually don't see any reason why I won't be able to. So, Jesse Love goes to James Ward. And then Clint Boyer on the rides, White Sparkle, going to Scott Cutler. Let's get this bad boy open. Empty box. And right off the bat, we're going to need a mag for the very first card. That's a good sign. We've got a purple 2 of 3, Tyler Reddick. Purple 2 of 3. Going to Troy. Nice start, Troy. Grab a mag for that one. Hey, Chris, what's up? Tyler Reddick out of 3. Yeah. Nice start, Troy. Then we're going to go Darlington Dreams, 35 out of 35. Jeff Gordon. Send that for grading. Will do, brother. Will do. That's nice. Yeah, let me just take a quick another. Yeah, that's nice, man. That's a nice card. All right. 40 of 75. Race used sheet metal, Connor Mozak. That is going to go to Jesse Bretz. Jesse mentioned at the beginning that he was hoping his first break, we would pull him something. So, mission accomplished. And welcome to the group, Jesse. And we got race used tires, 79 and 99, Christian Eckes. Going to J.R. Tipple. We got a booklet. You didn't put your order in as autographs, Jesse. Let the record reflect that there was no specification as to what you expected. Now the request has been processed as null and void. Jumbo booklet, 1 of 10. Clint Boyer. This is going to go to Scott Cutler. 1 of 10 on the tires. It is a hollow gold. No ink, but I did hear the explanation from the Panini person that said that they did this in replacement of the double tires, basically, meaning that this is more aesthetically pleasing than just a double tire, which I agree. Definitely nicer. So I'll take that as a step in the right direction. Not perfect, but a step in the right direction. Nice booklet, though. 65 of 75. Race used fire suit, Chase Elliott. Going to go to Zach Brenner. Colossal Material Signatures, Brett Moffitt, 67 and 99. Brett Moffitt was one of the filler pairs. He's paired with Brennan Poole. And so this will go to Joey Kroger. Joey Kroger. And I'm going to take a quick second to open some more 100-point top loads. I knew I was going to run out fairly early, but I didn't have a spot to have on the table. I didn't have a spot to have more of those open and ready, so I thought, well, we'll deal with it when we get to it, Ooh, nice. Premium patches, Matty D. 12 of 25. That's sharp. Also went unclaimed. Matty D and Red Farmer are paired together. That went unclaimed through the filler to Joey Kroger. $49 of 49. Eric Jones on the signatures goes to J.R. Tipple. Yeah, Matty D's from 21. Correct. Going to JR with the Eric Jones. And then how about a clutch factor? William Byron, 32 of 49 for William Herron. Nice hit, Will. William always tells me that his kids refer to me as Card Guy Mike, his son, I think. I don't want to miss... I'm pretty sure he said it's his son. So, nice, William Byron. All right, box 2. What'd you guys think of today's race? Was it a good race? Was it not a good race? Rusty Wallace. White Sparkle goes to Jake Phillips. Jeb Burton, White Sparkle. Going to Alex Barber. Typical Kansas, boring. Feel for Brad at this point. Yeah, Brad's had some bad luck for sure. Chase's pit crew let him down. Yeah, that happens though. Josh Williams. We've seen a lot of the big guys, bigger names, contenders, pit crews fail at some point. Josh Williams goes to... Where do I have Josh? Or maybe oh, there he is. Yeah, one of the filler pairs again. Going to Joey. Priest is having a very solid year. Yes, he is. Priest. You know who else is having a pretty decent year? I mean, honestly, is Chase Briscoe. Josh Berry. Empty box. All right. Daytona Lineage. 14 of 25. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. goes to Storm Ghost. I was there for that one. And we got 6 of 49, William Byron. Going to William Herron. Nine out of 99, Parker Chase. Parker Chase is where? He might be unlisted. Let me just double check real quick. Yeah, I think Parker Chase is unlisted and is going to go to Johnny Hinton. I'm pretty sure. 99% sure. Justin Haley, race used sheet metal, 40 out of 99. 2-color sheet metal goes to Johnny Hinton as well, back to back. Treasured Swatches, 89 of 99. Kyle Busch goes to Jeremy Philbeck. You guys heard at the beginning, or saw at the beginning, where Troy asked me to send Tyler Reddick off for grading. It's probably a good segue to remind everybody that the next round of PSA submissions are due by the end of the month. And I'll try to keep reminding you guys, but I know as we get closer to Memorial Day weekend, people are going to get busier with the end of school and graduation parties. And I know we have a wedding that weekend, and the end of May gets real busy for a lot of people. So I'll try to remind everybody a little bit ahead of time, hey, don't forget, if you got something you want to send in, go ahead and get it sent, So 87 and 99, track gear, Dale Earnhardt Jr. That is Fire Suit, going to Thomas Jones Jr. Nice hit, Thomas. Ooh, I like the look of this one a lot. This is sharp. Track Pass Signatures, 74 and 99, Daniel Suarez. Suarez going to Jerry. That is a really sharp card. Nice hit, Jerry. Who won the duck race? Johnny Hinton and Joey Kroger were the two that won the duck race. That Suarez is sharp, man. 29 of 49 treasured moments. Cole Custer when he won the Xfinity Championship. Going to John. One of 49. Jamie McMurray going to John Boyles. And then Carson Quapple, rookie auto, Rising Stars, 22 of 25, going to Jared Roberts. Carson Quapple, that's sharp. I think we'll put Carson up here in place of Byron for a little bit. Actually, let's replace Reddick. We'll leave those two up there. Since the Reddick's a base card, and I know I got to send it to PSA and all the things. Get some more 130s opened real quick. Busher's been feast or fan. Yeah, that's the way it is. I mean, that's honestly the way NT is with a lot of drivers, just because of how many. It's just a numbers game. Even in a case, we're gonna see 44 cards, and there's 130 drivers on the checklist, so it's tough. And then when you see duplicate, of more than one of the same driver in a case, then your odds decrease even more. But empty box. But with Donruss getting ready to come out this week, I don't foresee any more National Treasures case breaks in the immediate future. And please don't mistake what I just said by saying we'll not do any more case breaks. I'm just saying in the immediate future, like probably in the next month, there probably won't be any more case breaks. Doesn't mean we won't still do National Treasures, but you might see it as a mixer or something smaller like a 2-boxer. Maybe even a 1-box for a lunch break at some point, you know? Maybe we'll do something where it's a hit draft. Who knows? But probably not any more case breaks anytime soon. Ty Dillon goes to Michael Clay. Richard Petty going to Trevor Bowers. And then we got Kyle Busch going to Jeremy, who won the duck. Joey, you did. You were second place. So you ended up with all the pairs. You've actually got a couple of hits already. The duck race was good to you. All right, empty box. We've got 8 of 13 on the Lane Riggs Stars and Stripes rookie. Going to JR. I felt like he and Hocevar ran a good hard race last night. I know Hocevar flipped him off because he felt like he was done wrong or whatever. But at the end of the race, you're going for a win. I expect that, you know. 23 of 25. Legends, Terry Labonte goes to JR as well. Which number one? Because my dad took 2 numbers. Oh, yeah, 34, Joey. Spot 34. So if you are 34, then it's you. And if you weren't 34, then 37 and 99. Yeah, I wondered if... I'm curious what the reason was for him getting DQ'd, because they said it had something to do with his deck. And I kept thinking, well, could that have happened when they smacked the wall? Like, because both he and Hocevar hit the wall. I don't know. But yes, he did get DQ'd. Newman goes to Victor. $75 of $75. Race used fire suit Austin Dillon. Going to Michael Clay. Ooh, this is nice. 14 of 99. Timeline Materials Sheet Metal, Greg Biffle. Going to Mike Ciano. Nice patch in there. That's got a lot going on. 2, 3, 4, 5 color. Eight of 10, hollow gold, race used sheet metal, Noah Gragson. That's going to go to Scott Bastian. Get a mag for that one. if you weren't here at the beginning of the break, I did kind of give a little tutorial on how to use the featured section of the group and where I have the schedule posted. But the point of me saying that is I do have the upcoming schedule posted already for this week. There's that Gregson again for Scott. Nice hit, Scott. Tomorrow, Monday, we'll do 2018 certified 4-box. And then on Tuesday, we'll do 2018 Victory Lane 4-box. And then Wednesday, as long as we get a checklist, Wednesday we'll go ahead and pre-fill a Donruss break on Wednesday night. And of course, if we don't have a checklist, then we got to wait. That's just the way the game works. 5 of 75, race used tires, Todd Gilliland. Going to Stephen Moffrey. But just know tomorrow night and Tuesday night, we will have a break both nights. 18 certified and 18 Victory Lane. You can get jumbo patches in Victory Lane. 9 out of 99, Harrison Burton. Out of Prime. Harrison Burton goes to John. And then we got Mark Martin on the 40th anniversary autograph. That's sharp. 25 of 25. Mark Martin going to Tim Mays. Nice hit, Tim. Yeah, John, for sure. I'm going to put Mark up here in place of Willie B. And then we got another nice one. Lasting Legacies, 97 and 99. Kyle Busch. That is a fire suit swatch and auto going to Jeremy. I think that's going to fit in a 100 point, actually. Yes, it does. Nice hit, Jeremy. Good solid box there. A couple of nice autos in the back with Kyle Busch and Mark Martin. Box. White Sparkle William Byron going to William Heron. Pick up the Corey LaJoy. Going to John on the White Sparkle. And why not? William Byron one more time. Going to William Heron. That's the kind of thing that sort of drives me nuts is when you only get 3 cards in a Sparkle pack and 2 of them are the same driver. And that's happened twice tonight already. Like, it's not, I mean, we've seen that happen a lot, honestly. That's probably one of the things that drives me nuts more than some of the other stuff. Like, you got You got all these guys. You got to mix it up better than that. All right. Fourth and final box. Empty, empty. No 101 so far. Let's see if we can change that in this last box. We need a little last box magic to make it happen. 20 of 35 photo finishes. Sam Mayer. Going to Philip Mancini. I don't think we've pulled one of these photo finishes before. Those are cool. I like that. Different, you know. Jeff Gordon, 3 out of 35 on the throwback rides. Boy, that's a car that Gordon drove that I almost forgot completely about. Going to Robert Rich. And then we got Sam Mayer, 3 out of 25 on the Timeline Materials. Sam Mayer goes to Philip Mancini. Michael McDowell, 27 of 99 treasured swatches. Nice little 3-color sheet metal in there. Going to Stephen Moffrey. We're going to have a team duel. Josh Berry and Ryan Preece. 2 out of 99. Josh Berry is Brian Wiltshire. And Ryan Preece is part of the filler for Joey Kroger. So we will have to do a random for this one. Then we got 7 of 25 treasured swatches. Haley Deegan. Going to Scott Cutler. Next up, Colossal Kaz Grala, 28 of 49. Kaz went through the filler to Joey Kroger. Another nice one for Joey. I think we got everybody sleeping on those dual spots. There's a lot of hits to be had in those. And then let me open one more pack of 130s to finish this bad boy off. I think we got 3 or 4 cards left. Here we go. Rising Stars, 83 out of 99, Christian Rose. Rising Stars, rookie auto. Through the filler to Joey Kroger. I mean, Joey has absolutely killed it. Another duel. Another nice one. 50 out of 99, Brad Keselowski and Chris Buescher. There's a little scuff up here on this dark spot of the card. I don't know what happened there. If maybe somebody dropped it when they were signing it. I don't know. BK goes to Dan Owens. Chris Buescher, David Brinkman. So there's the RFK guys. We'll do another random for that one at the end. And wouldn't you know it, 9 out of 10, Hollow Gold, Rising Stars, Ty Gibbs. Going to Steve Teskey. What do you know? A Ty Gibbs autograph. That's from 23 NT. I thought so. It's like a unicorn. We don't see Ty Gibbs autos very often, but when we do, it's always special. Going to Steve. So that'll close things out for us. All right. Let's get ready to do our recap, and then we'll do our dual randoms here at the end. Shout out to everybody for participating. I appreciate the support very much. And once again, don't forget, tomorrow night, Monday, we'll do 2018 Certified, and Tuesday we'll do 2018 Victory Lane. So the next 2 nights, breaks each night. I think I got them both posted at 7:30. And then if we get a checklist for Donruss, Wednesday we'll start working on Donruss, filling breaks for Donruss. Old Donnie, my favorite. And it's not sarcastic. I love Donruss. Everybody that knows me knows I love Donruss. Jeff Gordon, Throwback Rides. Photo finishes, Sam Mayer. Terry Labonte to 25 out of 13, Lane Riggs. William Byron out of 49. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. to 25, Daytona Lineage. Darlington Dreams, Jeff Gordon. Relics, Treasured Swatches, Haley Deegan. Michael McDowell to 99. Sam Mayer out of 25. Todd Gilliland to 75 on the tire. Nice Greg Biffle sheet metal. Austin Dillon out of 75. Newman to 99. Dale Jr. out of 99. Kyle Busch to 99. Justin Haley, 99. Parker Chase to 99. Chase Elliott out of 75. Christian Eckes, 99. And Connor Mozak, 75. Then we'll get into our autos. Again, Ty Gibbs auto out of 10. Christian Rose to 99. Colossal Kaz Gralla. Carson Quapple rookie auto. William Byron out of 49 on the clutch factor. Old Liam Herron had a nice break with William Byron tonight. Harrison Burton to 99. Jamie McMurray, 1 of 49. Was J-Mac in the 1 car then? That's the McDonald's car. Wouldn't that have been a door number? Wasn't he driving the 1 car? I think that might be a door number, J-Mac. Cole Custer, Treasured Moments. I really loved this card. I just like how this looks. I mean, obviously, I think the purple of the Tootsies makes it pop even better, but that's a sharp card, that Suarez. Eric Jones to 49. Really nice. Premium patches, Matty D out of 25. And Brett Moffitt to 99 on the Colossal. We do have 2 randoms to take care of. The BK Chris Buescher dual auto and the dual relic Josh Berry and Ryan Priest, which we will do in a moment. Clint Boyer was our booklet. We had out of 10 Noah Gragson sheet metal hollow gold. 2 of 3 Tyler Reddick base. That one is on its way to PSA. 25 of 25, 40th anniversary of Hendrick Mark Martin. That's really, really nice. I might have to see if I can track one of those down for MJ one of these days. And Kyle Busch to 99, Lasting Legacies. All right, let's do our duels. I don't want to put both of them out and people think that I'm doing them both at the same time. So we'll do Do it like that. The Gibbs should be in a mag, shouldn't it? Good catch, Nick. Yes. Good catch. I'll tell you what, since I already took the gloves off, I'll do it afterwards. But yes, the Gibbs will be in a mag. And thank you for pointing it out. I think I was so taken back by the fact that we saw a Ty Gibbs, I completely forgot what I was doing. But yes, we will. We're just verifying that I'm a human, in case you're wondering what I'm waiting on. There we go. All right, so first one is the Josh Berry and Ryan Preece. It's not grease. I knew it was going to do that too. All right. So 5 times. Whoever's at the top gets the card. That's 2, 3, 4, and 5. So that one's going to go to Josh Berry. And Josh Berry is Brian Wiltshire. So that random was for this card. So Brian Wiltshire will get that one with Josh Berry. And then we got to start over. Whoop, nope, that's not what I wanted. Nope, still not what I wanted. My big old thumb can't tap the right thing. Brad Keselowski. And Chris Busher. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So that's going to go to the Chris Busher spot and David Brinkman. And David was telling us at the beginning of the break that that he hasn't been hitting any Chris Bushers. So there we go. We got that rectified tonight. So congrats on the Busher, David. So that takes care of that. So again, appreciate everybody's support. Hopefully see everybody on Monday night with Certified. And then should be a fun, busy weekend this coming weekend with Donruss, which I am absolutely excited about. I always get fired up when Donruss is getting ready to come out. So, and it's a new calendar year too. Don't forget, new rookies, all kinds of new stuff going on with 2025 Donruss. So, hope to see everybody tomorrow night for Certified. Have a great rest of your Sunday evening. We'll see you all next time.